Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So here we are again at a dressage competition at Adelaide Hills Dressage Club. So as you can see, oh hello Bella, Bella's here. She's just having her breakfast because she was a little bit, I don't know, you were in a funny mood this morning, weren't you? And we normally would hook up the float the night before, but we were out at a birthday party, so we didn't. And we hooked it up this morning. So I'd given her a breakfast and then Andrew drove down with the car, which, I don't know, she got all a bit upset about it, didn't you? So she didn't actually eat her breakfast. She was more worried about, I think, the float loading. And yeah, she still gave me a little bit of grief, but she wasn't too bad. So she's just having her breakfast now. She's eating some old hay, which she always does. I try and pick the stable with the least amount of leftover hay because she hoovers up everyone's leftover hay, which is not really that good for her. But anyway, so the sun is shining, but yes, I have a beanie on because it is pretty chilly. But I think it's going to be a nice day. So this is like winter dressage because we're in July, and I always book a stable just in case it's raining. We are forecast for 3 mils of rain. Hopefully it doesn't happen till later on. And yeah, like I said, the sun is shining bright. So we're on at 9:30, then we're on again at 20 past 10. So we don't have too much of a gap in between. And I've not platted. It's a pretty casual day today. It's just what they call a club day. So we don't have all the official riders, like the EA, what we call Equestrian Australian riders. I have actually just joined the EA, mainly because it gives you 24/7 insurance, but also it means I'll be able to go out to other dressage clubs, even though I'm not a member of that club, and ride as a affiliated rider. So there you go, we're stepping it up another notch. But of course you do get a higher caliber of competitors. So I don't think we're quite ready for that yet, but we might give it a go down the track. So yeah, today, being that it's a casual day, I haven't platted, I'm not going to wear my jacket, and I'm hoping that might be a bit more relaxing. And obviously we're not out for ribbons, or we're just out to better our score. So 60% in each test would be just lovely. Whether that happens or not will remain to be seen. We'll see. But yeah, we should be in for a good day. You're not really into your bucket feed today, Belly. You would rather have your hay. So I'll give her a brush. I'm supposed to be doing that while I'm talking to you, but as you know, I'm not very good at all that. I'm multitasking. I'm in a bit of a go slow mood actually, so I better get a wriggle on. I'm just going to bring her over here to tack her up because I've got all my gear here and it saves me moving it back and forth. Isn't the belly? Get ready, get your tacked up and hop on. I hope you have a good ride. Okay.
Good morning and welcome to Adelaide Hills DRESSAGE Championship's.
So I am going to pop the tripod ready for Mum to do her recording of the test. So Belly seems really calm today. Even after the shenanigans this morning, she's come here, she's really chilled, she was happy for me to brush her, I had no ears back, so hopefully she's in a really good mood. And we are going to have a good ride. So here's hoping. Wish us luck. I'm only looking for 60%. I'm looking for a couple of sixes in the canter, hopefully. But today is all about training. It's all about trying to get some bend, get some softness. There may be some bits above the bit because I might have to correct her. But I'm hoping I correct her, then I give, and then we get the softness again. So, yep, it's all about the training. And slowly we'll just keep on building and building and improve on that score. So I need to put competition mode out of my head. Today is just to get judges' marks, judges' comments, and so we can grow and move forward from that. That's what I tell myself. See if it works. So she warmed up really nicely, but as we go up towards the judge, she gets above the bit and resistant, which is pretty much the theme of the whole test. I'll tell you that now. So this was a pretty ugly test, and I'm surprised we got the score that we got, but there were also some good moments as well. So I think my thumbnail is the good, the bad and the ugly. So yeah, there was good, there was bad, and there was some pretty ugly. Also, in Bella's defence, I had the body worker come to her on the Monday after this, so the next day, no, it was the Wednesday, and yeah, she was out. She had a rotation in her hind end, and she was really a lot of tension in her neck, which is possibly why I had so much above the bit. But also on reflection, watching it back, I was trying really hard to have my hands a bit higher, but I still need to go higher again. Anyhow, here we go down the centre line. And for this movement, we got a 6.5 and straight entry, some resist into halt. And I forgot to sit to the left, so we had a little side step to the left. They didn't actually mention that. But then she trots off quite nicely here. Soft and round. And like I said, today was all about training. So trying to really get her around my inside leg. So I was probably asking her to move her body in a different way, and she was finding it quite uncomfortable, especially knowing now what I know about how she was feeling. So then we move on to a 20-metre circle. Track right, and then, yep, this is all in the same movement. B, 20-metre circle. We got a 6.5, above bit, second half better, which it is. Look, she goes nicely there. When she's round and forward, she looks lovely. Hopefully we can get that more consistent over time. So then we move on to change the rein, K, X and M, which you actually get double points for this. And I shall tell you as we go across. So she's resistant in the corner because I'm asking her to balance and try and be around my leg. But we actually got a 7 for this movement. So that was a bonus because we get double points. And again, look, my hands need to be a little higher. So into that corner, she was actually quite good into that corner. Here we pick up the canter, and I thought for her that was actually quite smooth. And we got a 6 for that, and again it's a double point mark, but we did have a comment of above bit and wrong flexion, but at least she went into it fairly smoothly. Then our 20-metre circle, get this guys, we got a 6 for a canter circle, so that was my aim. So I've already got a 6 for transition, 6 for circle. We've hit our goal there, and again for the circle we got above bit and resistant. Here we are working trot, only got a 6 for that transition, more prep and balance. This is the stretchy trot, which we're still new to, and I can get the quite nice stretchy trot when we're training, but after we've done about an hour of training. So we got a 6 for that, more stretch needed, which is definite. So here is where I have had trouble with this test in the past, and you will see here I have trouble again, because that right there is supposed to be a medium walk, and I started doing a long rein walk. So we got a 5.5 and should be medium, not long rein. And here I am supposed to come across the diagonal in a long rein walk across to M, I think it is, and I didn't. So we get a 2 to the horn any second, which I've probably muted, and error of course again. So yeah, I'm going, yep, I'm onto it. Realise what I've done. So then I wasn't sure what I should do here, whether I should go back and redo the medium walk or just rejoin. So what I ended up doing, I think, is just sort of rejoining partway across that medium walk. And in hindsight, I kind of wish I'd gone back and done that whole movement all over again. So yeah, I probably should have there gone back to the marker. But anyhow. Thank you for giving me my reins. And we actually got a 7.5, which again is double points. So we did pick up scores on the double point sort of sections, which I think helped to improve our score. So here we pick up the reins. This is something I need to be working on because she comes above the bit. So then we pick up into trot. And we got a 6.5 above bit, so that's kind of the theme of the test. Look at her, she looks like a giraffe, and then she comes nice and soft. So then we go into our 20-metre circle left at E, and got a 6.5, and with a comment could be rounder. But I am happy with her forward, she's really moving nicely forward. Got a good rhythm, so I was very happy with that. And then that's right, so I come down the bottom here and I'm thinking canter, so I'm preparing for canter, see there, and then I thought I've already done left rein canter, what am I doing? Oh, that's right, we're supposed to go across diagonal. So she had no prep in that corner. Well, she had prep for canter, but canter didn't happen. So then I suddenly went across the diagonal. So I nearly got another error, of course, but caught it in time. So that change of rein, we only got a 6. And coming above bit, not relaxing, well, because rider didn't know where she was going. That transition wasn't as great. She was a bit resistant into that transition. So we got a 5.5 and on 2 tracks in transition, which she was. The circle right, again, watch out guys, we got another 6. So the rhythm's better, and I think her flexion is getting a little better even though she was above the bit. They did say watch size and shape and flexion. And then we quickly back down into working trot, 5.5, fell into transition, and then down the centre line, which I actually felt was better than the start, we got a 6. So you can see there shaking her head. She's obviously, not happy, which we now know. She had a lot of stuff going on in her body. So good on you, Belle, for giving it your all, even though you were feeling uncomfortable. Wish they could talk to us. Anyway, collective marks. We got paces and freedom 6.5. Fair paces, impulsion only a 5.5, some tension today, submission a 6.5, above the bit throughout the test, and my rider position a 6.5, fair attempt. So a score of 62.3, which I think we were very lucky to get. And now on to the prep 1-1. So I think the reason I ended up going wrong, or hang on, we go straight in here, so I better tell you that reasoning after. So straight on in, she rang the bell pretty quick, which I was actually grateful. We'd had a good warm up, but there we go. Look, as soon as we go down that centre line, she's up above the bit. Again, all that tension in the neck. Anyhow, we got a 6.5, a bit tense, but not quite straight halt. And then we track to the left, and we got it's track left and then circle at E 20 metres on the left rein. So quite nice through that section there, and then into the 20-metre circle. I felt was very good. I was very happy with this circle. We got a 6, and that's a double points. Needs to be more forward, above the bit at times, but something in circle. I'm not sure what that means. Can't read that one. Then we go and canter down the bottom here. Not too bad. Above the bit, resistant. So we do a 20-metre circle down the bottom here. And we got a 5.5, above the bit, crooked. Circle, and then we're working canter down the long side. Again, we got a 5.5. So the canter work, not as good in this one. And then for the transition, we got a 6. And then we're down to walk, between C and H, medium walk. And we got a 6. So those two movements there you get double points for. So we picked up some points there. And so we medium walk down to E, and then we go across the diagonal. I think this is where I got confused with the other test, because like I was going to say before, I was thinking that we would do the 1-1 first, which is a bit of an easier test, and then do the 1-2. But the way the draw worked out, I did it the other way around. So we do a sort of short walk across the diagonal here, even though it's in a different direction. That's where I think I got messed up with the walks. But anyway, we got a whopping 8 for that free walk on a long rein, and I thought it was pretty special as well. And again, double points. So we picked up some points there. Then up into trot, which for her was not too bad. I didn't think it was too resistant, but the judge did, and she gave us a 5.5. And above the bit and crooked. Then we go for our second circle. So this is the 20-metre circle on the right rein. And again, not too bad. I managed to contain her when she wanted to come up there and keep her down and round and nice and forward. And we actually got a 7, improved in circle. And then we see circle right, developing left, develop. She picked up the canter better in that test in the corner there. The judge still wasn't that impressed. We got a 5.5, above the bit and crooked. So that is, as you know, what we're working on with Lucy. And here I was bringing my hand across to try and get her to move those shoulders over. Working canter here, C, M and B. 5.5 crooked. And then between B and F, working trot. And round here to A, and we got a 6 for that with double points. And then down the centre line, halt salute. We got a 6.5. Not quite square. From this angle it didn't look too bad, but maybe those back legs. But I was very, very happy, as you can see. Big pats, big bats for belly. Collective marks, paces, we got a 6.
Impulsion, we got a 6. Submission, we got a 5.5. So that's obviously the next thing we need to work on. And my rider position, I got a 6. And lovely comment here, shows some lovely work and tons of potential. Need to be straight and more supple. Well done. So I was very happy with that comment. Tons of potential. That gives me hope. So I hope you enjoyed watching. The good, the bad and the ugly. I can only get better from here. But for that test, we got 61.4. So even though it felt better, didn't score quite as high, but it didn't have as many points of double marks. But never mind. Well done, Belly. It was still a great day. And I felt more relaxed in the arena.
Well, that first one was a complete disaster. I went wrong again. That 1-2, it gets me every time. That's the third time I've gone wrong where the judges picked it up, so I've lost points. But anyway, the marks are going to be crap because she was so above the bit. She was so stiff. It was terrible. Anyway, like I said before, it's training. And then, well, I would have already done the voiceover, so I've already explained all the shenanigans that went on. So sacked the jockey today, completely sacked the jockey in that first one. Anyway, then I went and did a bit more work in for that second one, and I was really conscious to get her between my hand and my leg and dictate the trot rather than going to her pace. I'm supposed to be unsaddling her. Get her going more to my tempo and dictating the way we were going, and that seemed to work really well. And I was trying to do soft shoulders, soft elbows, keep my hands up, all the things that Lucy's taught us, and breathe, half halt through my back, like really ground. And I think I've got more in the car, but I've run out. I think that really made a huge difference in that second one, and I felt like she was really with me and much more rideable. So I was really, really pleased with that second one. Of course, I don't know the scores yet. You guys do. So I'll be interested to see what the scores are for that second one. It was also a different judge. And she actually asked me at the start whether we were a pony in the pony class. And I've been asked that a few times. So I might try and get her officially measured to see whether we can enter the pony classes. Because she'd be pretty much right borderline, I reckon, because I measured her with my crude measuring stick, and she's having a yawn, and she was about 14, just under 14.2, and I think they can be 14 1 3/4, so she might be just right on the border there. Oh yes, I'll get all this off you, Belle. You're done. Done. And then I will go watch some of my friends. So I'm just going to take her for a wash off, pop her rug on, and put her in a stable with the rest of her hangmen. So she'll be a happy camper. And we'll jump back on and let you know our result. I think the first one will be. There was actually 22 in my class for that first test. And yeah, I reckon we probably came 22nd. What do you reckon, Belle? And Mum actually said to me this morning, she goes, you know, when you do move up the levels, Maria, or you start getting quite good scores and start winning some ribbons at this level, it's going to be such a sense of achievement because you've come from the bottom. It's like, thanks, Mum. Anyway, I'll pop her away, get her washed off. Just decided to give her a little bit of a, wash off. I didn't bring a sponge. Yeah, because it's too cold to really for a hose, but is that nice, Billy? Thank you. Thank you. Nice. She's such a good kid. This way. This way. She hates being sweaty. So that's dressage day, or winter dressage day. That's a wrap. We didn't get wet. The sun shone most of the day. It actually got quite warm in the sun, but I am all rugged up because the breeze is very cold. So I'm very, very happy. We got over 60% in both tests. So I'm so surprised that first test that we actually scored better in the first one, even though I didn't think it was that great. And as you would have heard, some lovely comments from the judges. So very, very happy with, as usual, very happy with Miss Bell. I'm just going to turn you guys around there. There, that's better. The sun was shining in. Yeah, it's been a great day. Lovely, relaxed day. Everyone's really friendly. That wasn't very friendly, Bella. I'm going to pop her head collar on and load up, and hopefully she goes on nicely because I haven't got a lot of room there. Someone's parked quite close. Yeah, and pop her back out in the paddock. So I hope you enjoyed watching our dressage day, and please like, comment and subscribe if you don't already, and we'll see you again soon for another video. Bye for now.